Hello, beautiful. Thank you for being here. Bleach and black box dye are best friends, but also complete enemies. They need each other, but they hate each other. When we mix black box dye with bleach, all we see is breakage and people crying and a lot of regret. So let's see if these people today can successfully bring their hair from black to any other shade, really, without their hair snapping off, falling to the floor, and them crying and then going into a deep dark depression. I think probably not, but we shall see.
I'm gonna bleach my hair. I look like Hagrid right now. If you guys haven't seen my last dyeing my hair / bleaching video, you know that I did the lower half of my head and then I oxided black. A lot of people have said to not go over with bleach because it's very, very damaging. I already know that. I'm very well aware. But you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it.
And it wouldn't be a Hair Just Reacts video unless you didn't just do it.
I'm just gonna bleach my hair. Bleach my whole head, okay? I'm excited. So we're gonna section.
We're going full on bleach, huh? Oh, okay. She has a few things that are going good for her and a few things that are against her, for sure. Now, the good things is she has fine hair and it's like kind of medium thickness, so that's good. Fine hair lightens much easier than other hair textures, so that's awesome. But she has black box dye in her hair and her hair is very long. And she apparently just did the box dye. Look at my hand. There's a whole lot of shit going on here. And she is about to go through a lot. I think everybody goes into this thinking it's gonna be hard, but not ever as hard as it really is to bleach your hair at home yourself. It's impossible, especially if you have long hair. Oh girl, get ready, strap in baby. We're going for a ride.
I've watched a lot of Mondo. I've been preparing for this moment, okay? I've been putting in the efforts.
All right, well, if you said you watch me, we're in a better place than I thought we were, for sure. But you know what? People tend to not listen to any advice I give them. They still just go in on their hair and do the exact opposite of what I recommend for some reason. So we'll see how you do today. This is a test for you.
Oh, I should probably read the directions. How long does it stay on my hair?
All right, while she's coloring, let's talk about what's going on. She didn't really explain much, but she's going in and putting foils on every single piece of her hair from about 2 inches down from her roots until the ends. And that, my friend, is a good plan. Who recommended that? Me? Oh, so you did listen. Okay, we see each other. I love that she's using foils, except people tend to use foils completely wrong most of the time. You know, she's using them semi-correctly, but then again, she is crinkling a lot of them up very tightly, and that is never good. The hair just gets suffocated, and you end up wiping the bleach off because you scrunched it up. Just boop, 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 done. You know, don't do too much. We don't need to always do too much. We do too much in the wrong areas all the time. Now, she definitely took really thick sections, which I would recommend next time taking like maybe a 1/10 of the section you took. But I don't want to ask for too much. We are getting somewhere. I'm definitely concerned about how thick these sections are.
I ran out.
Oh. No. I'm still here. But no. You know, I'm gonna take half the I said back, and I only played another 2-second clip, but I just saw the top of her head, and girl, that is not 1 inch from the scalp. That is 3 inches, and there is way too much hair hanging out of those foils. You are going to have a band of orange in the middle of your hair, like right here, and then you're gonna have dark roots, and then you're gonna have blonde ends, and it's gonna be a whole tragic mess. I am shaking. I'm not shaking, but I will start shaking once she absolutely destroys her hair in about 10 minutes.
I finished all of my ends, but this big section I couldn't finish. I couldn't soak all of my hair.
Ah! Oh my god. When she showed us that front foil and showed us exactly what was going on inside the foil, girl, you're fucked. You have bleach on the outer parts of that hair and just nothing on the inside. You're gonna have spotting everywhere. This is going to be a total, absolute disaster. Horrible situation you're in. If you run out of bleach mid-bleaching, just finish what you're doing, rinse it off, dry it, go buy more bleach, and start the process again. Don't try and, you know, just lay it on the top of your hair and hope for the best. That's actually the worst idea you could have. I thought you watched my videos. It's feeling like you're triggering me on purpose.
Because I ran out of freaking development. And obviously, as you guys can see, I have not done my roots.
Girl, no, no, no. Oh my god, the top of her head is an absolute disaster. It is so dry. It looks like she balayage painted highlights on the top of her head. It does not look like she's going for a full-on all-over blonde. Like, there is so much hair left out of these foils that is supposed to be colored. What exactly happened besides not having enough developer? Because I think a lot of going down.
So we'll see how it looks. I want to cry, but it's fine. Sally's is closed right now, so I can't even do that, but I literally have not done my roots. I'm gonna have to bleach them when my developer comes in the mail, or I might just go out and buy it tomorrow.
Once she rinses this off, we are about to see an absolute disaster unfold. Give it 1 second.
What a lovely day to mess up your hair.
That's just as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Maybe even a little worse. This spotty, it's orange, it's yellow, it looks dry. The roots are still really dark. Her roots are different sizes around the entire head. This is an absolute disaster. I love when you guys bring your hair from bad to worse, to even worse, and then you try to fix it with more bleach. Makes my job entertaining, I'm gonna be honest with you. So thank you. Thank you for entertaining all of us.
It's very orange. My entire roots haven't been done because obviously I ran out of developer. It is very uneven. Like here it's like really light, and then down here it is not. Still very like, well, it's not fully dry yet, but it is very like a dark orange almost.
Okay, I think this is where I'm supposed to give advice on what to do better, right? Hi, I'll give you advice. I think I'm just gonna retire the don't do the roots first thing, because as a professional, most of us wouldn't do the roots first. As a DIYer, put it on your whole head. Just get it on there evenly. That's all I ask. And then once it's not light enough on your mids and ends, you can then go in with a round 2 and lighten it again. You know, once you have white roots and orange mids and ends, like then go in round 2. Let's do it like that from now on. This whole don't do the roots first thing is being taken out of context like really badly, to the point where the results are even worse. So I'm so sorry. Let's just pretend that never happened.
Okay, so here's what I got at Sally's. I look crazy.
Make sure you check out XMONDO Hair and XMONDO Color at Sally Beauty. Your boy's brand. Hello. Get it now.
More developer, 30 volume, more bleach. Just in case I need it, I do have more bleach in there.
We got more bleach. Okay, we're going round 2. As if the first round wasn't enough to make her be like, I'm never doing this again. No, she is gonna go forward and do this again.
Hey guys, so I basically just started bleaching from the front of my head to the back of my head, and I know that you're not supposed to do that normally, but because the top of my head was less processed than the back of my head, I thought doing it first might help it get a little bit more even. So
I like that technique. That's great. You should definitely always touch the darkest parts first with bleach, because they need the most time to lighten. So that's awesome. I totally approve this message of doing the darker parts first. Nothing is really cookie cutter when bleaching. Everything needs to be customized to that person and that person's needs and the quality of their hair. There's so much that goes into it, hence why real professional hairdressers exist. There's a lot of detail and a lot of know-how that goes into doing this shit good. So far, this second round, a lot better than the first, except I'm still seeing a lot of yellow, but I will say she saturated the shit out of her hair, which I love to see. I literally get off to people saturating their hair. Is that weird?
I'm just saturating my hair in the bleach and just doing it section by section, and yeah. Here is my hair. As you can see, the roots are very, very blonde, and my bottom is still very, very not blonde.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Stop. Now from here, she should definitely keep bleaching. She needs to do another round. She needs to let that sit on there for an hour and a half. She needs a good 30 volume, and she needs it everywhere. And she needs heavy ass saturation. We're gonna see if she ends up doing any of the things I just said. Probably not. It is not even close to being over, by the way. So she's gonna go through a lot of other shit.
Here's what it looks like. It's still wet, but yeah,
it's definitely yellow at the root. It is bright highlighter yellow. Good luck getting that out. And her ends are kind of like a murky color. It's a little weird. She's got 3 tones going on, really. This is gonna be hard to even out this palette and get it nice and bright white all over.
I'm gonna let it get oily for another 3 or 4 days, and then we'll do another round of bleach. And I'm just going to touch up some of the areas that I've missed. There's some black spots.
Absolutely no. Ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever in the entire world, ever don't do this. Ever. Miss, there is a black spot in the middle of your hair. Why does everybody miss so many spots? God, take a comb, guys. Comb the bleach through. Be gentle, but you can comb it. Oh my God, there is dark spots everywhere.
And maybe just redo, like, the entire bottom part of my hair.
Or redo everything. You know, I think the whole thing needs to be lightened more. Every single thing.
All right, guys, so the next thing that I did was that I toned my hair, or attempted to tone my hair, with some purple conditioner, and I left that in. I mixed the purple conditioner with just a regular white conditioner to dilute it a little bit, and then I left it in for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay, wow. So typically we don't love to use purple conditioner on orangey hair. Her hair is not necessarily orange. It is definitely yellow, but it is dark yellow. It's gonna take a lot of power from a purple shampoo to get this yellow out of the hair, and I'm just not sure your purple shampoo has the power. Maybe Supernova does, my products, but I don't think that one does. It definitely has blue undertones, which is good to cancel out very dark yellow / orange, because it's opposite on the color wheel, and then they go boop, and then they go woo, and then they don't. They're not orange anymore. They're not yellow anymore. That's how the color wheel works. That might do a little bit, but really what she needs is a whole nother round of bleach. And I know she's scared as hell to put her hair through more shit, but she needs to. She really does.
You can see some parts have gotten really, really light and like platinum almost. It also might look like that because of the ring light, but some of it has toned, like especially at the top.
Look at me when I tell you this. That didn't do shit. It might have toned the very lightest bits of your hair, but overall, it didn't do shit. It didn't do anything. You're going to need to bleach it again. Okay?
Final bleaching session. At this point, my hair was pretty damaged, and I didn't want to do more damage on my hair, so I really tried to focus on putting bleach on the really orange parts of my hair, and I tried to skip over the parts that were pretty light so I wouldn't bleach over, you know, already processed hair.
This is the thing though. I know that the light parts look light, but it's because they're in contrast with the very dark orange going on the rest of the hair. So you need to bleach everything again. You have way too much yellow going on, even on the light parts of your hair. You need this to be another whole shade lighter, even on the lightest bits. So then she can go in with her toner and get this shit really nice and crispy platinum, I guess.
I honestly think that I could have done without this 4th bleaching session, and if I just toned my hair, I think that would have worked as well. But here we are doing it again, just making sure that the orange is really gone.
Okay, what I love that she's doing here is she's taking very, very tiny sections and putting as much bleach on each section as she can. That is gonna be the most crucial part, is that she applies enough bleach on all these strands to make sure it gets really light, because if you don't apply enough and your hair looks dry after you apply the bleach, you just end up with no power. You need that power to break through those artificial and natural color pigments in your hair to get it nice and bright. This is the game we're in. We need to fry that hair if we want it light. Trust me, my scalp right now, you guys, behind the scenes, I've changed my hair 800 times. My scalp is never gonna forgive me, but I do what it takes to look okay for you. This is all for you, by the way. Also, give this video a like if you're happy I make myself look half decent for you. And if you like Hair Just React. So it should be all of you. Thank you. And subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. It has gotten significantly lighter. I think a lot of the orange is kind of off from my hair. There's obviously still bits and pieces of orange, and my hair hasn't completely dried yet because she's damaged as full. Okay, but it is actually definitely a lot lighter. Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of dryness and a little bit of damage, a lot of bit of damage going on, but I don't know what about this color on you kind of looks good. Is it just only me? It might be. Let me know below. But I think this color looks kind of fierce on you. Like Maybe it'll look even better once you tone it, but we'll see. It would be perfect to use my color platinum in my 5-minute top coat shade range because you can literally just put it on wet hair in the shower, wait 5 minutes, rinse it off, and you will have beautiful, bright, platinum blonde hair. That's what I use in my hair all the time. My hair looks a little dark in this light because I don't have any light on it, but my hair is very blonde, very blonde.
I will probably tone my hair because she's looking a little yellow. I will probably tone it in a couple of days. I'm gonna let my hair rest. I'm gonna do some hair masks. We're gonna try to restore my hair. She's not doing too well. I mean, I was a little bit concerned because I got out of the shower and my hair, she was feeling like vermicelli noodles. There was some breakage happening, but I think she's holding up okay.
I'm glad she's waiting to tone her hair because I just know she's gonna use permanent color as her toner instead of a semi or permanent color because everybody just does that. This is not gonna be the vibe if she uses permanent color, but we'll see.
I don't know if you can tell, but I have toned my hair. I toned it with the Wella T28, and this is in natural blonde. It has given me a very natural blonde finish.
So apparently she colored it with T28, but let's also see it dry.
I am really happy with how the color turned out. My hair obviously is damaged, but I mean, she's holding out okay. Definitely way more satisfied with this color than what I had previously. So toning really helped my hair. It just looks so much better.
Okay, the final result. I don't know why, I just like the yellowy look on you better. We also have the same exact hair color now. We are twinning completely. It's obviously not perfect. It still has darker ends. There's all sorts of stuff going on, but it's a nice color, and I'm glad you didn't go with T18 because that would have just been too light for your hair. And doing T28 was a nice shade to pick so that it deepens your hair color a little bit, so you really get a lot of toning benefits as well. From what we started with to what we're at right now, I'm gonna say it looks good. Whoa, you threw me for a loop on that one.
It's currently 7 o'clock and I'm at Walmart and we're about to go buy hair dye. I've had this hair like black and like brownish since before my daughter was born, okay? Like I've had this color for a long time and I'm at that point where I'm literally sick of it. I don't want to spend a bunch of money at the salon to get it dyed. I'm gonna do it myself, and I've never bleached. Well, I've had someone else bleach it for me like with box dye, but I've never done it myself. So we're gonna do it on a whim. We're gonna say f it. I think I'm gonna get like a pastel pink.
Oh, a lot just happened. She's never bleached her hair before. She's at Walmart trying to bleach her hair. No shade to Walmart. I just don't know what their vibe is right now with bleach. So I don't know, that just sounded scary. And then she's also saying she wants to do pastel pink. Do you know how far pastel pink is from black? It is over Mount Everest. But good luck. We're about to see a lot of shit go down.
We're home. I'm gonna show you everything I got. First, I got
You know what she's got? A lot going on with that head of hair. It is black box dye over black box dye. It's probably brown box dye that has been layered on top of itself so many times to the point where there is so much color just packed in those hair fibers that it makes it look not reflective anymore. No shade. You seem like a lovely girl, and this is not your hair color anymore, so I'm gonna take the chance to shit on it. Your roots are lighter, obviously. We just have a lot to do here. I like that she's first whipping out the color remover. I think that's a good idea to just get a lot of these color molecules just lifted out of the hair and ready to go bye-bye. Let's see how it goes though, because sometimes people use color remover and it goes the absolute wrong direction.
color oops. These, look at the back. Look how dark that is. That's pretty dark. And that, so I got 2 of them.
The thing with those pictures in the back, that is probably the girl's natural color with the starting tone, not box dyed and then bleached. So yeah, you can go from that dark to that light if you don't already have box dye in your hair.
Okay, it's been 15 minutes, so we're gonna go in the shower. I don't see it becoming really lighter, but they said in the shower it's supposed to lighten up.
Okay, we have applied the color remover. We are letting it process, and it is gonna start opening that hair fiber, expanding it, going inside and going give me those artificial color molecules, and they're just gonna shrink them like boop. And then guess what? When you rinse it with really hot water, those artificial color molecules are gonna be small enough to go right out of that hair. Because your hair has a bunch of shingles in it, right? So the color molecules come right out of those shingles. Hair is so fun. Like the chemistry behind hair is so fun.
Maybe a tad lighter. Okay. Definitely not the ends though.
That doesn't look like anything happened, babe. Absolutely nothing. Like, it looks like it went darker. Did you mix it correctly? What happened? Was the expired? Not looking good.
Okay, just did the color. Oops, this is how it turned out. I still have to blow dry it and bleach, but obviously like the top of my hair is pretty light. We'll see how light this gets. I did notice it was kind of brown at the ends. So this is how it looks after I blow dried it. So I feel like a lot of the black is in here.
It looks 10 times more splotchy than how we began. Somehow. It's so important that everything goes on the head evenly. I can't stress it enough, you guys, or else you end up with results like this, where things are all over the place. You have dark, you have light, you have lighter, you have darker. You have everything on one head that you then have to fix somehow with bleach. And then you're not gonna apply the bleach correctly either. So then we just end up with even more of a mess. It just keeps going. The sections that had enough color remover applied to them lightened really well. I wish the entire head looked like that though, instead of like patchy, dark, and light everywhere, because now you have an even more difficult palette to work with.
Okay, first round of bleach is on. They said to bleach, like do my head for like 30 minutes and then go back and do the roots. So I pray that I have enough bleach to do that. I do have another box. Okay, this is what we're sitting at right now.
Okay, she did her first round of bleach off camera, which I'm kind of sad about. Actually, really sad about it. But the results look kind of no different than the before and the after of before bleaching the hair to after bleaching the hair. So what happened off of camera? It looks no different.
I just put the rest of the bleach on. I tried to do as best as I could. My hair's so thick, y'all. I'm not gonna touch it with my hands because I don't have gloves on, but...
Oh, wait. Wait, sorry. There is bleach on her hair right now. There is not enough bleach on your goddamn hair. You need to put 10 times as much as you just put on your hair. That is not enough. It looks like your hair is just wet. We need a lot of bleach because that is where the power to lighten your hair comes from. It doesn't just come from the air. We need that bleach laying on the hair to lighten and to remove artificial color pigments. Do you know what I'm talking about?
It is getting really blonde, especially back here. So yeah, this is what it's looking like right now. I have 30 minutes left, then we're gonna wash out. I'm hoping this will get as light as I can. Take a little sneak peek. It's still pretty dark, but I feel like it is dark when it's like wet. But as you can see, some blonde is coming through.
Is it? The blonde is coming through in little tiny patches. I don't think that was your goal. I think the goal was for your entire head to be blonde, not just little dots everywhere. Is it me?
Especially on top. It's kind of how it's looking right now. We need to figure this out because that's pretty dark. But I feel like with like another round of bleach, this we really don't need to focus on the roots as much because they are pretty blonde. It's like this strip around my head that's really dark.
The problem is everywhere. It's not just on that little strip. There's not just a little bit that's too dark. Your roots are also not light enough. Nothing is light enough, and it's all patchy everywhere. So you gotta do the whole thing over again. 2 more times would probably be good for you.
I just got out of the shower after the first round of bleach, so I'm gonna blow dry it and see how light it is. I hate like the patched look of this. Like some is so blonde and like some other is not, so it's still pretty dark. So I'm hoping the second round of bleach helps it a little bit, praying, because we need it light enough that the pink will show up. Okay, this is the result.
No. Oh my god. 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 We are so far from the pink showing up. I don't even want to think about pink.
Obviously you can see is my roots are pretty blonde. Back here is pretty blonde too. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty blonde. black, still kind of on that streak.
How is she not freaking out? It seems like she's pretty satisfied with the results she's seeing here, which like I'm not exactly sure why, because I am for sure not even a little bit satisfied with these results. This is all over the place. There is so much darkness, so much lightness in all the wrong places. This is what happens when you apply bleach unevenly. Now she has to go in and apply to the darkest parts first with say a 30 volume, and then try and figure out a way of getting this all even and working from the darkest bits to the lightest bits. It's gonna be hard, and this is a color correction situation. Even for a hairstylist, this would be very complicated.
I don't want to do 3 rounds of bleach today just because my hair is already starting to feel like dead.
I'm seeing the death. The death is happening.
The top is fine because I feel like it will blend. I don't want it really blonde anyways because I don't want to have like a really light pink head and then like dark pink.
You can't put pastel over a level 8 color, which is a dark blonde. That's what her roots are at. So unfortunately, you have to lighten them. You have to.
Okay, last time I just went off. I am liking this one better. It is still a little dark, but I think it's manageable. This side is a little darker, but I think we're making progress for sure. And I think the pink is gonna turn out a lot better. Okay, this is after the second bleach session. I'm honestly not mad because it did get lighter and the last step is pink. And if you look, there's so many different colors.
You're not mad. Hold on. Let me be mad for you. This looks even worse than the last round. How is that possible? How did we go from bad to worse? I told you in the intro this would probably happen, but she successfully did it. She went from bad to worse. You need to lighten it. I have nothing more to say. Like, we need more bleach. Okay, I'm good. The stress is gone now. I need a little workout there.
And I think it would be kind of cool if the pink, like if my hair does take the pink, because then it would be like different shades and it won't just be one solid color. And I think it would look a lot better actually. And it's pretty light. So I think there is hope. I don't like this color on me, but I love the color in itself and I think it would look pretty on someone else.
Who's gonna tell her? That tone would look good on nobody. I love you. You're probably watching. I'm sorry, but that tone would look good on nobody.
On to pink. Let's pray that it works. But I am pretty proud of myself that it came out this light. Okay. I f***ed up. I didn't realize that I bought pink toner instead of pink hair dye. So there's probably gonna be like pink tints in my hair and not like pink overall.
There's just no way she's about to try and put pink over this. Wait. I have to see this to believe it. You can't put permanent color over this. Color doesn't lift color, you need to bleach it. So that wouldn't have worked anyways. And yeah, you bought pink toner, that's why I'm like, wait, what? And it's not going to do anything because your hair, even in the lightest parts, are not light enough. I'm not really sure what we were planning on having happen here. Very confused.
Walmart's closed because it's almost midnight. So we're gonna see how it turns out. It might actually kind of look a little cool. I pray that it looks good. I might actually like it. Who knows? As you can see, I feel like it looks a little pinkish.
It's weird.
Orangish, I feel like. I don't know. So yeah, I didn't realize about toner. This is the status of the hair. I have uneven tones for sure. The roots are a little pink, but that's pretty much what all took the pink toner, which doesn't surprise me because I didn't realize there's pink toner. So yeah, this is the end result. Tomorrow I will go to Walmart and get like actual pink hair dye, not toner.
Did she mean red? Or is she just really talking about pink? And yeah, nothing really happened here, but it continues. She is not done yet. But that shit did nothing. I mean, it wasn't supposed to do anything. It's a toner that goes over blonde hair, not over brown hair.
I did watch a video and they said be very careful when your hair is orange, like to dye it immediately because it can break off if you bleach it again. And look at like my strands not even like going down. So
what? No, if it's orange, it's gonna break off. What's the orange have to do with it breaking off? Your hair is probably gonna snap off anyways. Let's be serious. You're probably gonna put it through a lot more shit.
Just got done at Walmart. I'm gonna show you what I got. I did some like research and then I saw that professionals like L'Oreal. My hair, I feel feel like will be close to this. Hopefully it turns that kind of blonde. I got this, okay, and this is semi-permanent. I was gonna do permanent, but when I was looking at the back of the box of the permanent, when you do like browns, it turns to like a weird color, and this one brown, it turns just to a darker pink, and this is like pinker than I want. I would rather have like this kind of pink, but if I'm doing this, like, that's better than nothing.
I'm just confused this whole video. The box colors your hair 2 different pinks. I don't know what that means exactly. Maybe it's like if you leave it on longer, it somehow develops darker. I don't know. I'm actually interested and I'm intrigued because I don't know. I've never seen that before. So she bought another toner and more bleach, which honestly is a good thing, but something tells me she's not gonna get her hair light enough to even use the pink. Still.
So this is how the hair is looking. I'm about to shower. Kind of impressed with how blonde it looks. We'll see if it sticks.
I know you're used to having dark hair, but this is not super blonde. This is yellow and copper, orange. Yellow and orange mixed together all on your head, just in all different places. We need so much more lighter on here. I feel like a broken record saying that, but like we need just so much more so it's bright enough to put the pink on.
Okay guys, this is after my 3rd round of bleach.
What the f? It looks insane. I want to tear this off because I'm just gonna freak out. Let me out. Let me out.
I'm shocked of how much actually turned blonde, especially up top. It did get lighter, so I'm honestly impressed. I would never have this color on me because I can't stand it, but here we go. Pray this works. I'm hoping that with like the different tones, it'll look cool and not like spotty, I guess. So
it's gonna look spotty because your hair is spotty, but pink's not gonna change that.
What do we think? Okay, this is my opinion on it. This got pinker than this side, so but it's semi-permanent, so it will wash out. But I love all the different colors. I think it's so fun. I think it gives like mermaid vibes, and I'm all for it. So I think it'll look better once the top kind of fades a little more.
Let me hold your hand while I say this. It's not great. You look great. You are beautiful. The pink is nice on you, though we need to get it more even. It is not to me giving mermaid vibes. It is to me giving splotchy craziness. So let's just fix that, you know, and let's bring it all together. I know you can do it. This, for me, no. But maybe if you push it further, we would have a yes.